This shoe is about a 2.5 times upcharge of a traditional Nike Air Force One mid. Is this something that you would actually want in your closet? What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to all my returning clients. Much love and appreciation as always. If you're new here, my name is Hayes. I'm a veterinarian as well as a sneakerhead, hence the name TheShoeVet. Today's sneaker report, we're going over the collaboration between Nike and one of the most fun, at least for me, brands to wear, Comme des Garçons, to bring you guys the Comme des Garçons Nike Air Force One Awkward Mid. This shoe dropped about late October, I want to say October 23rd, for the high retail price of about $270. Hashtag spooky prices. Comme des Garçons, I do enjoy their collaboration with Nike because of the zaniness that they kind of bring to their shoes, whether it be the translucency with the dunks, or the elongated tongue and the rings with the Jordans, or the foot tint with the Prestos. I just kind of like the creativity that they have with the shoes. Hopefully you guys heard me say the word awkward before the word mid for the shoe that we're reviewing today. It is a mid silhouette shoe, and honestly, I'm not really that much of a fan of mid shoes. They're a little bit, well, they're kind of weird to me. Do you want to be a low? Do you want to be a high? You know, they're kind of in that mid gray area. Yes, I know, mid, that's what it's supposed to be, but it's just weird to me. Awkwardness aside, that brings us to today's question. This shoe is about a 2.5 times upcharge of a traditional Nike Air Force One mid, likely due to the Comme des Garçons name, as well as the extra details and materials. So, is this something that you would actually want in your closet? Let's go ahead and get to dissection and find out. Welcome YouTube, this is the start of the dissection portion for today's specimen, the Comme des Garçons Nike Air Force One Mid. We're going to start out here with the box. You have a black Nike box that's in a pull-out form. You have the Nike sign and the swoosh on the front. You have Comme des Garçons en plus. On the side of the box, you have your sizing label. I got mine in the size 8.5. Per standard protocol, we'll go over sizing later on in the video. And pull open the box, we're greeted with tissue paper. There are no other laces, accessories, or anything like that in the shoe. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the shoes. On initial presentation, mid silhouette aside, you know, Comme des Garçons does execute their collaboration with Nike very well. The deconstructed look gives the shoe a lot of character. Materials are of a very good quality as well. As far as colors go, it's primarily a white shoe with some black accents here and there. And by here and there, I primarily just mean on the logo. Material wise, it is predominantly made out of very soft, smooth calf leather, some rubber, and of course your air unit. Starting off with the upper, we start at the tongue. The tongue has a deconstructed saw edge on the dorsal edge of the tongue. You have flat cotton white laces, no other laces provided as I mentioned before. You have panels of smooth leather that are bilaterally stitched on each side where your eyelets are. These panels have raw edges that are kind of wavy and really adds to the deconstructed character of the shoe. We move down cranially towards our toe box. Our toe box is incredibly smooth, but unfortunately there are no perforations. Breathability might be somewhat of an issue. I haven't really worn them enough to really tell just yet, but when I do, I'll let you know. We come on back caudally towards the mid panel. You know, Comme des Garçons and Nike kept the same color all throughout the shoe. It's white and same material, you know, that really soft calf leather. The big details on the mid panel is of course the Nike swoosh that's cut out and attached on the shoe and has those irregular wavy edges, same thing we saw where the eyelets were. Thus again adding more character to the shoe and kind of sort of a 3D look to the shoe. You can appreciate a little bit of depth, seeing here how more of the cranial and caudal parts of the shoe's mid panel stick out more than the middle. When we move on up to our ankle area, we have an ankle strap. The ankle strap has irregular edges as well. You have Comme des Garçons branding on the lateral aspect of the Velcro strap. Unlike the traditional Air Force One mid though, the strap isn't really fully connected to the wings of the shoe. There's like this big gap here. You have to be really mindful of your socks that you wear because of this. Moving on back to the heel area, you have another cut off and attached leather panel with wavy edges. You have the Nike Air and the swoosh symbol on it, and this is bilateral or the same on each shoe. Coming on down to the midsole, Comme des Garçons kept it pretty chill. They didn't really add anything special. It's just a rubber midsole. You have the Nike Air unit inside, and you have the Air embossed on the side. Moving on down to the outsole, Comme des Garçons again kept it pretty chill. Nothing really special or anything. It's your traditional Air Force One outsole. Same traction pattern. Nothing really too special. You do have a Nike emblem though embossed in it. Your insole is partly removable. It's stuck in there pretty well, so I'm not going to remove it. But it feels like it's just straightforward foam. For branding, it reads Comme des Garçons and of course the Nike swoosh. And with that, that's going to end the dissection for the Comme des Garçons Nike Air Force One mid. Alright, so we're through with the dissection. Now when we get into sizing, sizing is traditional for Air Force One. So typically I recommend going half a size down to a full size down. I went a full size down to 8.5. Fits me just fine. As far as comfort goes, there is no different cushioning technology between this one and a traditional Air Force One mid or any Air Force One at all. So it's a pretty comfortable ride. You can walk on it all day long without getting any fatigue, so I like it. As far as how to style this shoe, I mean, it's pretty much a white shoe. So it's pretty hard to mess up. Goes to just about anything, white being a neutral color. Pant selection though, that's always most important to me, what kind of pants to wear with this. So of course your shorts will be just fine. I'm honestly not too much of a fan of shorts, so I kind of skip those. As far as pant selection goes, something, you know, slim, tapered, skinny fit. It's something kind of my style. For my on-foot portion and for the Zara haul portion of this, I styled this with a pair of distressed blue jean denim from Zara, as well as a slightly oversized green crew neck. The reasoning for this outfit is because it's pretty plain and practical for the most part. It's two solid colors, of course blue denim going with about anything, green teal just to have a little bit of color in there, and then the white shoes that are, well, they're neutral, so of course it matches. I don't think the shirt and the pants take too much away from the shoes being my obvious focal point with all the cutouts and distressing and everything like that. I know the jeans do have some distressing too, so it kind of goes within the way, but I think the big detail, the big eye catcher is definitely going to be my shoes. And with that, that's going to bring us to today's conclusion of today's appointment. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you become a client. You do that by hitting the description button down below, as well as hitting the notification bell so that you'll be notified of the next appointment. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. The handle is at TheShoeVet. That'll be in the description box down below. The only thing left is the on-foot portion, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next appointment.